So to print this reverse of a number, so sample input and sample output I have given. Therefore, for our understanding, reverse of a number, but am I mentioning the number is a 3-digit number, 4-digit number, 10-digit number? No, the logic has to work for any number if I give. So, but for our understanding, I am taking only 3-digit number. Yeah, but logic will work for any number. We'll go and execute and check. And I didn't execute the previous Fibonacci program. I recommend you to check. Okay. So then, so here, first thing, if we have a number called 123, this is the input, correct? So for example, int some n for number equals 123. Just wanted I'm writing spaciously. So first to get 321 as output, what we have to get it? 3 we have to get it. Correct or not? How to get 3 from 123? No, no. Okay, so I'm not asking the entire answer. I'm asking a question of how to get 3 from 123. Did we discuss types of divisions? Divisions. No. For example, if we have 123 and a slash 10, what this will give the result as? So here 123, if we divide with 10, 10, 12, 120, then 3 is a remainder. Now what is the operator that I am using? Slash. This slash will give the quotient or this will give the remainder. This will give the result as 12 as a quotient only. But we want 12 or we want 3? We want remainder. Then what are we supposed to use? Same thing, 123 modulo 10, if we use it, then this will give what? Remainder as output or result called 3. So now my question is, from 123, how to get 3? That n modulo 10, if you write it, will it become 3 or not? Yes or no? So can I call this as remainder? 3 in this scenario. If this is 123 modulo 10, will become 3. Correct or not? First step. Then second time, we want what? Which digit? 2. So for that, the number can we make it as what? 12. So if it is 123, we are getting 3. Then if it is 12, can we get 2? 12 modulo 10 gives what? 2 only, right? But here the number is 123. But here what's the number? We have to make that number as 12. Possible? How to get 12 from this previous one only? The same n, if you divide with 10, it will become what? This is 123. If you divide with 10, it will become what? 12. Then modify that n value. So this is the next step. Repeatedly. So then same thing. Again, if we do the modulo division for the latest n value, what is the latest n value? 12. Then 12 modulo 10 becomes what? 2. Correct? Then 12 by 10 becomes what? 1 only. Correct? This is the next step. The next 1 modulo 10, what? 1 only. Correct? Then 1 by 10, how much? 0. If you divide 1 with 10, the quotient is 0. Yeah. So here, so for this scenario, 12 by 10 becomes 1. Then for last scenario, 1 modulo 10. When you divide it 1 with 10, what's the remainder? 1 only. But when you divide 1 with 10 as the quotient, what's the quotient? 0. This is what I'm writing. So these two are for step 2. These two are for step 3. This is for step 1. Understood? So we got 3, we got 2, we got 1 in every step. So what we have to do that? Make it as a 3-digit number. We have 3, we have 2, we have 1. Make it as 3-digit number. How to make it? So in our maths, we know that if it is say for example 123, then 1 with a place value called 100, then 2 with a place value called 10, 3 with a place value called 1. Then if we add all these things, then this will become 100, this will become 20, and this will become 3. Becomes a number called 123. Correct or not? Now we have digits. What do we have to do? Multiply with its place values. That's the next step. So for that, what we're supposed to do is add this number called 3, which is a remainder, to what? To some number 0 into 10. 0 to 10, how much? 0. 0 plus 3? 3 is the result. This is the result. Okay. Then what's the previous result? Take that. And again multiply with the 10 only. Then plus add the current step remainder. So here is a first step remainder. Here is second step remainder. How much? 3 tens are 30. 30 plus 2? 32. Then use this number 32, then into 10 plus this step remainder is what? 1. What will become? 321, which is what our number, right? Understood? No? Then what is happening in this? Why we are multiplying 10 only? Because from 1's place to 10's place, how many times it is multiplied? 10 times. From 10's place to 100's place, how many times? 10 times. It means each step when we multiply 10 and 10 and 10, obviously it is going to become 1's place to 10's place, 10's place to 100's place. So first 3 we are making as 1's place. Then the same 3 we are moving to 10's place. Then the same 32 we are moving to 100's place. So that's the process which is happening. Yeah. Now what is this 3? Now programmatically. Programmatically, what is this 3? Remainder. Correct? Then plus, then 10 is common, no? So we can use 10 as it is. Correct or not? Then what is this 0? Yeah, do we have anywhere 0 in our program? No. Then here I'll use some int reverse equals 0. I'm initializing that variable with value 0. Then can I use rev reverse? Yes or no? Then here also what is this one? Remainder only. Correct or not? This is as it is. Then this 3 is what? Previous step result. But here what is there? Rev. Here also, if at all we want to use rev, then this has to be stored back to rev only. Yes. Then again this assigned to rev only. Then here a remainder once again. Then here 10 as it is. Then this 32 is a previous rev. Then here store back to rev. Then once the number becomes 0, do we need to continue? Once the number becomes 0, do we need to continue the process? No, once number is 123, yes, continue. Once number is 12, continue. But once number is 1, continue. Once number becomes 0, do we need to continue? No, that process is over. Yeah. So after that, after all these 3 steps, this is entire thing is step 1 for more clarity. Then this is step 2 and this is step 3. After 3 steps, what we have to do? Just simply print which variable? That reverse variable in which the answer is there or reverse of a number is there. Understood? Sure. It's very easy to write the Java program. Understanding this is only important. Understanding this step-by-step approach is very important. If you understand this, writing a Java program is a cakewalk. What are the things that are required? One number is required as input. Okay. So first, assume this is the main method. What's the first thing? Int some number n equals some input. I don't know. Understanding we took 1, 2, 3, but I don't know the number. The next followed by what is the next one more variable is required? Reverse. int rev equals 0. This is, we have to know. It should be 0 only. There is no other option for that. Then followed by, so these three steps are repeating. So to avoid code repetition or code duplication, we have to go for a loop. Yeah. Which loop? For loop or while loop? So reverse of a number. Do we know how many digit number that is? This n is how many digits? We don't know. That's why we have to go for a while loop only. Is a recommended. We can write for loop also, but I'll use a while loop. While loop. What is the condition? When the loop has to stop, or how long the loop has to continue. That should be the thinking. When the loop has to stop, as long as then once the number becomes 0, the loop has to stop. Then number is more than 0, loop has to continue, or the number is less than 0, loop has to continue. If number is less than 0, the loop has to continue. Yeah. So if number should not be less than 0, or number can be greater than 0 also. Both are same or right? Are you getting me? Any confusion? Number should be greater than 0, or number should not be less than 0. Both are same only, right? So what is the condition I'm going to write? That n is a number as long as this number is greater than 0. Equal to 0 means no, it will fail. It must be greater than 0 only. Yeah. Then this is the while loop condition. Initialization condition. Done. Then inside the loop body, what we have to do it? What the first step says? Get the remainder. So how to get the remainder? That n, if you perform modulo division with 10, then each time we are going to get its remainder. It's a variable. Did we mention the type of it? Then mention the type also. Int type. Step 1. Over. What is second step says? So use that reverse variable, multiply it by 10 time with 10 every time, then add by previous remainder and assign this back to reverse only once again. That's step 2 everywhere. This is step 1 everywhere, and this is a step 2. What step 2? This is step 2. Step 2 and step 2 and step 2. Over. What step 3? What is step 3? This one. Step 3 and step 3 and also step 3. What is that? That n by 10 we have to do it. The same n slash 10, and the result has to be assigned back to n only. That's why again assign back to n only. That's it. Once everything is over, all the three steps are over in terms of loop, then only one time you have to print it. That's why outside this while loop, system.out.println, print which variable? Reverse variable in which the reverse of a number is there. That's it. This is the program. Yeah. But in while loop, we discuss one more thing like decrementation or incrementation. Where is that? Division is also decrementation only. Addition multiplication is incrementation. Subtraction division is a decrementation. So this is a decrementation. That's it. This is the program. Understood? We'll go for execution. So here conditional statements is there, but I'll use this one only in this src. Okay, so there are two class names called test and year. So I'll go for one more class and I'll name this as rewards of number is my class name. I'm following the naming standards. So I'm executing directly inside a main method. So I'll take this. Then inside this, now it's your turn. Whatever you say, I'll type it. Yeah. So I'm using a scanner class meanwhile, scanner control space. I'm taking this package statement, sc equals new scanner of system dot in is a syntax, then followed by. So then followed by, I'm using a print statement. So that is enter a number colon space. The next, how to read the integer? Sc dot next int is a method and store this in int variable. Int, this is my number. Then followed by, you tell me. We need one more variable called rewards whose value should be 0. Next, go for a while loop. The condition is n should be greater than 0, then only continue the loop. Or n should be less than not equal to 0. If n less than not equal to 0, then continue. Okay, then followed by, what's the first condition? Int remainder is a variable, and into this remainder, divide the n with 10 modulo division. Yeah. Then what's second step? Take a reverse variable and multiply with 10 and add the remainder and then assign this result back to reverse only. Sorry. Correct? Then step 3. The current n value decrease by 10 times and assign this back to n only. That's it. Then outside the while loop, inside the main method only, use a print function in double quotes, reverse of number is, then what's the variable? Rev. So let me save it. Let me execute by control F11. So now it is. If the number is 123, output is 321. So then let me execute once again. I'll give some big number. Now what should be the output? Reverse of the same thing. Yeah. Now you're asking something. What is the string method? That's different. Reversing string is entirely different from reversing a number. So this is the generic logic. Generic logic means which works for any input, not for a given specific input, for any input as well. Yeah, this is the program. Understood? So go through the video. If not, debug by putting a breakpoints and understand the execution flow. So you have to understand this. Then the next question, which is based on this only, how do you check a number is a palindrome number or not? By writing just one extra condition to this number, this program, you will get it's a palindrome or not. Yeah, so first, palindrome number or palindrome string. General meaning of palindrome when it comes to numbers. If you're having a number, say 121 is a input. What's the reverse of it? 121 only. Is the reverse is same as the original number? The reverse is same as the original number. Then it is called as a palindrome number. Palindrome. Yeah. The next in terms of palindrome, in terms of string also. In terms of string also. What's the meaning of that? For example, if input is Malayalam as an input, what's the reverse of it? The reverse of it also Malayalam only. Then both are same or different? The reverse of a string is same as the original string. Then this also called as a palindrome string. So as of now, we don't know the strings program, but number and reversing just now we discussed. How do you say it's a palindrome or not? That's the extra part. Yeah. So for that, I am asking you to practice these questions based on the reverse of a number logic. What's the question? Write a Java program to check and print a given number is palindrome or not. Palindrome or not a palindrome. Then based on the reverse of a number program, one more question is write a Java program to print sum of digits of a number. Digits of a number. What's the meaning of this one? For example, if input is 587, then what should be the output? The output has to be 20. What's the meaning of it? 5 plus 8 plus 7 or 7 plus 8 plus 5. And the logic has to be generic. If I give 10-digit number also, your program has to print sum of all those 10 digits. Understood? Yep. Then we discussed one more program, that is Fibonacci series. Based on that, the question is write a Java program to check a given number. A given number is Fibonacci number or not. Fibonacci number or not. For example, if input is say 34, what's output? Is it a Fibonacci number or not? 21 after what is there? 34 only. No, it's a Fibonacci number or not? Output is Fibonacci number. This is what output has to be. For example, if input is 25, what's output? Not Fibonacci number. It's not a Fibonacci number. Yeah. So these are the three practice questions based on today's discussion.